Hello, lovers, life lovers, psychic lovers, energy lovers, wisdom lovers, spiritual seekers, spiritual bees. Hello, welcome to Psieros. That is I. Welcome to my channel, Psieros.Psychic.Signs. Just a little bit of manifestation pep talk for you right now. Boom tings, yeah, boom tings, eh? Boom the tings. Today and at the moment, just generally speaking, I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's the autumn to winter manifestation season. Certainly where I am anyway. So if you're in the UK, start tuning in to the energy, the atmospheric energy. I don't know if you can feel it, but I can certainly feel it. It's a beautiful feeling as the season is changing from summer into autumn now, and it's going to move towards winter. We get a real intensification of energies coming in. I always feel it. I started feeling it in July this year, which was unusual because normally I would feel it in September, but it's already started in July. I think that's good because either it shows that I'm more attuned to it this year than I was last year and the year before, or it's just stronger in general. So that's why I'm feeling it. I like both. I like both angles to that. I can feel amazing in my ego that it's all because of me that I am feeling more of this, and I can also feel good about the world that it's just stronger this year. So I can dissolve the ego trauma of feeling like I am the king of the universe by saying it's actually no, it's just generally happening all around the world. So anyway, manifestation, 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 manifestation. Creation, manifestation, creation, bringing your desires and your needs into fulfillment, manifestation, 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 manifestation. Now, can you feel it? Manifestation. We are bringing the things that we want and need, manifestation energies. There's really manifestation energies, you know, the things that you want, the things that you need, manifestation, 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 okay? Now, there's that manifestation can go all kinds of different ways, right? So I've had it where I've manifested terrible situations for myself, which have provided me with extremely difficult lessons that have stood me in very good stead for no longer having those situations. So of that type at all. So I managed to, I manifested a hell of a lot, a massive load of drama in my life for a period of about 2 years. And through that experience of intense drama with loads of different relationships and friendships completely fucking everything and going completely wrong, I managed to develop the ability to cut myself off from all kinds of drama and to leave all kinds of drama, so that whenever a situation suddenly started turning into some victim thing with either me or the other person starting to buy into their own drama, their own kind of whoa, the world is crazy, and like causing all this emotional turbulence, I, through going through all that for a big long period of time, I was able to recognize immediately when something was starting to shift into a drama, as opposed to staying in a peaceful, creative, integrity and a centered way of being. So manifestation can bring, you can manifest your worst nightmare for you to learn how to never go through that ever again, which is what I did a couple of years back. Not on purpose, but that's just what was manifesting, and it was manifesting as a result of my pain. Basically, it was my pain body. My pain body was attracting all these extra new painful situations for me to go through in order to tell me, basically, you don't need to do this anymore. You don't need to hang around with these kinds of people. You don't need to entertain these kinds of people who are basically aggressive and who are abusive and who are negative energy fields. You don't have to go near them anymore. You can actually remove yourself from all of those people, and you never have to talk to those people ever again. And you never have to you never even really have to pay attention to them. You've done that lesson now. You've gone through that. You don't have to feel sorry for someone who appears to be in a worse situation or in a more painful situation than you are. You can just stay being as you are and carry on your path, and it's actually okay to not dwell among the bottom feeders and to try and bring the world up by sinking yourself down to the bottom. So yeah, I managed to go, you know what, actually I only need good things in my life, and I'm finally okay to just say, look, if it's gonna bring me down, I don't have to do it, and I don't need to do it, and I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it. So yeah. So and the other aspect of manifestation is we focus just really intensely on what do we actually want to create, what do we want to have, what do we want to do, what do we want to be, what do we want to bring in, what are the experiences that, if God is listening, which I believe that the one being that God is, that we are, that if we in our higher self are listening, which I believe we are, then what would we like this universal cosmological God being to bring into our lives? If anything could pop in, if any one could pop in, if any series of experiences could pop in, if any, like a job or a relationship or financial situation, the whole kind of dreams thing, if anything could come into our lives without a specific action. When someone, like, say you want to bump into Angelina Jolie, for example, right? And you think it's completely wild and out there, but you really, really want it. You really, really want to have that experience of just meeting Angelina Jolie and saying hi. Okay, I've actually already met Angelina Jolie, by the way. It was kind of accidental. She just came into Legoland while I was serving on a till in the sweet shop there. So I don't need to have that one. But let's say, like, for me, it could be like, I really want to meet Alanis Morissette. I had that desire for ages and ages and ages. Now I don't really care about it. But let's just say that for an example, right? So this is the time where, if you really, really do want that, to meet that person or have that experience, whatever it is, to channel your energies into it as intensely as you can for as long as you can, just on that one specific outcome or that one specific experience or that one specific situation arranging itself randomly, like when stuff randomly happens out of the blue and you go, oh my God, I can't believe it. The thing that I have always wanted has actually just randomly happened without me having to create it, without me having to do anything. It's just showed up, like bumping into a long lost friend or a long lost partner or whatever, and you suddenly go, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then you reconnect or whatever it is, or suddenly the job that you have always thought of that would be the best job for you, but it's just never been available. It's never kind of materialized. You've never seen it listed. And you didn't even think that job could actually exist, but it then shows up randomly in a newspaper and you go, that is the perfect job that matches all the things. This is the reason why I haven't gone for like these other jobs, because this is the one I've been waiting for. This is the real deal. And then bing, there it is. This is that kind of manifestation that I'm talking about, where it's the stuff that you think is not even possible, and then it suddenly just happens. That kind of thing. This is the kind of manifestation energies that I am feeling at the moment. That it's a real strong. It's like a cosmic manifestation. It's not just the little stuff like, oh, I want to manifest a cup of coffee, or I want to manifest a better living situation. That seems a bit more mundane. Or I want to manifest a higher wage or something like that. Or I want to manifest a better relationship. Or I want to manifest a moving house. Or I want to manifest the perfect pet for me. Or I want to manifest, I don't know, winning the lottery. Everyone loves that one. I'm talking about stuff that feels like it's even bigger than those things. It's bigger than the normal stuff, It's like, I want to manifest a whole country's economy suddenly turning up rather than being in a recession or depression. It's that kind of thing, like just the biggest things that you can think of for yourself, for your family, for your partner, for your parents, for whoever else is in your life, your colleagues, your friends, your extended acquaintances, whatever. It's this kind of bigger stuff that I'm feeling the manifestation energies, and also the other stuff as well. But I want you now to just be thinking of the biggest things for yourself and the biggest things for the world that you want to see happening, and you want to feel, and you want to have, and you want to do, and you want to be. And I want you to just get really kind of manifesty about it. I want you to just, I feel it to be a concentration. You need to bring your concentration of energy into a specific set of things, or even just one thing, but probably a specific set of a few things that you really want to happen, you really want to have, you really want to do, you really want to see happening in the world, you really want to create, or you would love to see like this happen as a miracle in the world, for example. That this is the kind of manifestation energies that I'm talking about, whereby you say, oh God, I really wish that there was suddenly a peace all across the world for a day or for a week, and there's a massive ceasefire everywhere for like 3 weeks, everywhere in the whole world, a global ceasefire for 3 weeks or even a month, and I just want to have that happen. I just want to feel that happen, and I want to feel the energy of that happening across the world for a whole month. There's a complete and total global ceasefire of all civil wars and all nation state wars, and all just anywhere. No one shoots a gun, no one deploys an explosive, no one flies a drone with the intention to kill anyone. Complete and total ceasefire for a month. Let's just think of that, and think of the energy of that, and the weight that would lift, and the openness that would suddenly come across the whole world, because no one was fighting anyone anymore, and no one was dying, and everyone across the whole world would breathe just a brief sigh of just this relief for a month, and then fine, carry on killing each other afterwards if you want to, but we have the month of rest, so the whole globe can just rest for a month, and no one's killing each other, and no one is firing. There are no wars for a whole month across the whole world. Think of the relief of the humanity. Feel the humanity, relief that humanity would experience just for having 1 month across the whole globe where no one is fighting anyone in a war of any kind. Can't you just feel that? That's the kind of manifestation energies that I am talking about here. Whether it happens or not is not up to us. I just want us to focus in on the biggest things that we can think of for ourselves as well. So for example, for me, it would be a radical change in my success levels, and a radical change in how I feel about being successful. So it would be a radical change in my success going up, and also a radical change in how I feel, in terms of I feel comfortable with being successful to that high degree, that I am both successful and I'm happy while I'm successful. It's not like I'm successful and I feel like chaos is going on in my life because of all this new stuff. It's like, no, I feel safe, I feel calm, I feel collected, and my life has blossomed and bloomed, and all the creative things that I do are being recognized and being picked up, and are being I'm being rewarded for them financially. I'm being recognized for them, and also I have the enjoyment of that, and I feel calm about it, and I feel like this is perfect, this is peaceful, and this is the life that I was born to live. So that's my one. Plus, I want a lifelong partner to materialize here. Yeah, and for us to crack on and get it on. For the rest of my life, I mean, not just for the rest of our lives. Am I talking to her right now? Okay. So yeah, so just the exercise that I want you to do now, if you feel up for it, if you want to check this out, but there's a lot of really powerful manifestation energies. I feel like the atmospheric energy is very strong and will support us in manifesting, bringing about new, good, better, happier, healthier situations overall. There probably will bring about negative ones as well if you focus in that direction. So whatever it is that you want, I'm not going to exclude. If you want to have a negative experience for the sake of having a really strong negative experience, then fine, manifest that. People need negative experiences in order to learn we don't need them anymore. If you really want to manifest a deep healing experience, it's likely that you're going to go through a hell of a lot of pain. So, but if that's what you feel you need, that you need to heal this a particular issue, and that's what you want to manifest, the healing of a really deep wound, or the healing of a really difficult situation from the past, or even the complete reversal of a really crappy situation right now, that will probably involve some element of pain in those things. That will probably be difficult for a while. But if that's what you want to manifest, then focus your manifestation, your concentration into something, anything really. I just wanted to share that with you, that the energy is very supportive at the moment to bring about new situations, new people, new arrangements are occurring. So focus your mind, but focus your heart mind. It's more like feel into the truth of your heart and go, right, what do I really want? What would I love to see? What would I love to happen? What would I love to have here? What differences would I love to see in my life? And what big, new, happy, great, peaceful, awesome things would I like to see in the world? What things, for example, have been bugging me in the world that I would love to see if that changes? Like, I would love to see cinema prices come down. Yeah, there we go. I'd love to see cinema prices across the country go down by about £3 to £4 per ticket. Let's get that one. Let's manifestate that one. And that is happening already a little bit. There's some deals going on that I'm happy about. I'd like to see that happen. I would also like to see the quality overall of movies improving. I'd like to see the quality overall of music improving. I'd like to see more art galleries in the world. I'd like to see more live original band gigs in the world. In the local area even, I'd like to see more live original band gigs springing up in the local area. I'd like to see more graffiti, even more colourful graffiti in my local area. I'd like to see more open air art exhibitions in my local area. I'd like to see more open air art exhibitions in the world. I'd like to see more open air art exhibitions in this country, in England. I'd like to see it in the whole of Britain, Great Britain, the whole of the British Isles, whatever. I'd like to see it across the whole of the EU. I'd like to see more open air art exhibitions springing up everywhere. I would like to see artists in general being paid better for their work overall. I'd like to see musicians in general being paid better overall for their work. I would like to see, did I say artists already? Yes, I'd like to see people doing their own original artwork having more ability to earn money from their own original artwork across the whole world, right? I'd like to see rock music coming back. I'd like to see there be more rock and metal coming back that is new and fresh and alive feeling. I'd like to hear this new rock music happening. I'd like to hear new rap even, much better new rap coming in. I would like to have lots more money in my life. I'd like to have loads of money in my wallet right now. I'd like to have loads of money in my bank account right now. I'd like to have loads of money in my savings account right now. I'd like to have my own house. I'd like to have 2 houses. Actually, I'd like to have 1 house and I'd like to have a flat somewhere else. I'd like to have my own car. I really want to have a Renault Clio again. Even though it's a terrible car, I really want to have a specific Renault Clio that I used to have. I want to have an amplifier again as well for my guitar. I want to have a new electric guitar. I want to have a new acoustic guitar that doesn't have a broken thing in it. I want to have a decent acoustic guitar that is not broken on the inside with the fucking thing. I would like to have a recording setup where I can record things properly in my house. Again, I want to have a good microphone. I want to have a good computer. I want to have a good area that I can record in. So a recording kind of studio part in my house. Okay. Yeah, and I want to have loads of awesome sex with my awesome long-term love partner. There we go. So that's the kind of thing. And I just want you to really focus. So if you have to write it down or whatever, but just have fun in enjoying the experience of thinking and feeling about what you would really like to happen in your life and in the lives of the people around you. You know, I would love for my gran to be happy. I would love for my mum to be happy about my gran. I'd love for my mum to find a new boyfriend or partner. I'd love to my mum to be happy in her life. I'd love my dad to be more relaxed and happy in his life. Things like that. Okay, I really need a Wii. I would love to have a Wii. To just start focusing. And I would suggest pick one main event or goal or situation, whatever, that you really want to attract into, because at the moment there's a lot of energy coming in, and if you channel it into something specific, and really focus that energy, and it's just like really kind of putting your mind onto that experience. I feel it to be like you just concentrate your energy into whatever that experience is. So you concentrate it inside yourself, and how do I do it normally? Well, like, you get a statement of what it is. This is what it is, and you just bring your conscious concentration to it, and you just kind of, you look at the thing, you think about the thing, you feel what it would feel like to have the thing or see the thing, whatever, and you just you also bring it into your space. So you kind of focus on pulling that energy in to your heart. So you might have written it down, and you focus on kind of, it's almost like ingesting it in a way. You kind of bring the energy of that thing closer to you. So you might hold it to your chest. You can even eat the piece of paper, like, "Oh, bring it to me," or you just focus on bringing the energy of that thing. And then there's the aspect as well of like allowing it to happen. So releasing any resistance to something happening and just going, I allow that to happen now, okay? And to obviously have a break and finish doing your manifestation work and just go, all right, just carry on now, do my normal stuff. But then have concentrated periods where you're like focusing your mind powers onto the things that you want. And there will be some things that will just happen randomly, that will just spring up, and it will be like you do not have a choice but to do it, because it will be completely perfect, and you will not be able to say no, and you will not need to say no. And it will just happen for you. Stuff will just naturally randomly happen for you. And then there will be other ones where you're going to have to actually figure out a plan and like strategize a bit and work out how you're going to make it happen. But it'll feel okay to do that as well. So put your energies into, I really want to achieve this in my life. Well, I really want this to randomly happen for me. I really want to bring this to me by the energies of the universe. You know, I really want to use this manifestation energy to bring things into my life that I would find normally hard to bring into my life. So I just want to bring them in with the help of this new powerful energy that's coming in, and manifest it, you know, bring it in. Here it is, let's have it now. Okay, that's enough. Manifestation. Feel the power, right?